I are live, and let me make sure that I can see your chat. So I'm going to say good evening. See if that shows up in there. Yes, I got to get it started. So I kind of wait a few minutes until we get a few people on. So we will wait
Works for
a
me.
second. Huh?
I said works for me.
You said what? Okay. All right. And then the other part of it, I'll put it up so I can make sure it's anybody. Okay. All right. Well, it's after 7. This is Gwyn Gittens, and I will give you my little normal spiel. This is Let's Talk with Gwyn Gittens, and I am not representing the Lee County School Board. I am on here talking to folks in my community and anyone else that would like to watch. And you can comment if you're on Facebook. I haven't figured out yet how to get the comments on YouTube at the same time, but we will work on it. We have advanced to the point that we have guests. So, but I wanted to make sure I say, if you are a Lee County School Board member, please do not join us at this time, because it would be a sunshine violation for you to participate, and it will be out on Facebook and YouTube for a long time. So if you want to take a look and see what we're doing, you can see it there. And you can always add comments later on. So I am waiting to see here if we get some more folks on. But I want to introduce my guest, and it is Butch Swank. And Butch, if you want to tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Sure. First off, thank you for having me. When you first asked, I said, good Lord, 7 o'clock, I'm getting ready for bed. So I had some coffee around 5:30. But I'm a constituent for Miss Gittens, and she represents the schools that my children go to. And so I met her as a parent, trying to figure out what I can do to help the schools out here, help the system in general. I started off kind of small, like all things do, just working with my elementary school that my kids went to years ago, and just kind of grew from there. And then Miss Gittens and I ended up forming a kind of like a professional relationship, we'll say, and then that basically evolved into a friendship. And we've got a whole lot in common. I think we share a whole lot of values, sense of humor, you name it. But so I'm an insurance. Pardon me?
I said we have fun.
Oh, we do. And we fight like lions, but we have fun while we're doing it. So
there we go.
So I run an insurance agency, and I was always thinking, I was told from day one, you got to work in the community, you got to do stuff and I never really knew where to focus these efforts. A lot of the traditional things just didn't appeal to me, but advocating for my kids. And then ultimately I figured out, if I pay attention to the school, I interact with the teachers and the administrators, then my kids are going to be fine, because they're going to know who I am. But ultimately the evolution of my thought was, there's a ton of other parents that hadn't gone down the road that I did, that don't even know how to advocate for their kids and don't know who to talk to. I mean, you hear about people being disenfranchised or not being able to, if you don't know how to even begin to fight, it's frustrating. So I kind of just evolved into it's not just for my kids, it's for all the kids, because I was extremely frustrated with a lot of the things I saw. And I was grateful for Miss Gittens because she sees it with like laser focus. So where I'm going with this community point is I would tell my wife, tell my colleagues, I'm making more enemies than I am bringing in new business for my insurance agency by doing all this stuff, raising a ruckus with the school system. And but
Hold on.
yeah,
Let me ask you to hold on 1 second. I just got a message from somebody that they can't hear us, unfortunately. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
no worries.
We were fine. Okay. I see it's saying stream and everything is hooked up. Okay, I'm going to stop the streaming